The line is long as fuck. It's long, it's long as the fuck. Frosty Flakes. My name is Frosty Flakes. Hi, this is Cat LC. Oh, the show me with it. This is Cat LC. Cat LC. Hold on. Hi, this is Cat LC, and you can call me K Moore. I wanna go ahead and try to do my little eyelashes. Oh, also, it's a little different because I'm gonna see if I can do it, but like I'm gonna try to put it somewhere right here or right here. The process of me bleaching and dyeing my hair and stuff like that, but it was just a whole hot ass mess. So I'm just gonna show like the visual of what I was doing a little bit. I did say I was not gonna bleach my hair for a while. Yeah. And honestly, I think I will dye it, but like bleach wise, I try not to do. Well, I've done it every time, but what I meant when I said I don't want to do it for a while would be like the bleach process. But mainly, I don't want to bleach my hair for real. The only thing, I do have this weird color that I wasn't trying to do that. I was really trying to do it's white, but it's like, it's basically white. I guess I was trying to do white, this whitish color. I forgot what it's called, what color it's called. I forgot what it's called, but I tried to do that. And then on top of that, I acted like, I ain't gonna say I acted, I thought I knew what I was doing, but I should have just went ahead and looked up the video. Just because I know how to bleach and stuff like that does not mean I can sit up here and just be like, okay, this color, this is how I can do to get this color, when, I can just buy this color. No, it's not really about that, to be honest. I should have let the whole thing, I should have let it sit. That was the problem. I didn't let it sit. And yeah, I didn't really let it sit. So that's really was the problem when it came to the bleaching process. But I can say that I'm going to, whenever I don't know when it's gonna be, but I'm just gonna dye it. I already have the dye, but I'm gonna dye it to my color again. I'm gonna dye it to black. I don't know when that's gonna be, because I was gonna do it right then and there, because I didn't know how I felt about the color that I had in there. I just did a whole bunch of colors, like from my old dyes, because I had leftover dyes. I still have leftover dyes, but I just was like, you know what, I'ma just do something, and I gotta do something. And that's what I did. I just started mixing it in, and then on a towel, I messed up my towel, but yeah, I was like testing out what colors look good or whatever. I did have green, because at one point I did dye my hair like this greenish blue color. But I didn't put the green in there because it was gonna make it blue. From what I seen, it was gonna make it blue, and I didn't want no blue hair. I didn't want no blue hair, so it's kind of like, anyway. Let me get into like my eyeshadow, because I want to do something. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. I'm just gonna wipe my face down. Freak it. Let's do it. I know, right? I'm wiping everything down as if I have makeup on there. I'm just trying to see if dirt gonna come off of here. Okay. Mainly just the eyelids, because I just needed. Oh, okay. While this is up, if it's up, because I don't know if it's gonna work. But I can say that recently I went with my friend. We went to this water park in Katy. Hold on, you know what? Let me go ahead and start this eyeshadow because I'm not gonna get anything done. But one second. Okay, so I got this smell good lip gloss, and I don't really have too much of like eyeshadows and different little things. When it comes to makeup, I don't really have that much. Oof. Okay, I don't really have that much. I need to stop doing that, cracking my neck and stuff. It's just not good, and my fingers. Anywho, so I'm about to do something just outrageous, but I'm about to see if it's gonna work. I don't know. I just want to try it and see. Not on my lip. I already tried it on my lip. It smells good too. But yeah. Let me just see. Hold on. On my eyelid a little bit. Hold on. It's not really doing much. Maybe if I wipe it down a little bit. But girl, what are you doing? Why are you putting lip gloss on your lids? It's a little glittery. Is it? Well, it's a little glittery, but you don't really see it, right? You don't really see it, right? Don't be afraid to put it in there. Look, I'm not trying no other stuff no more. You just never know. What? Look, that is enough. This is not what it's for. All right, so let me see. Look, let me see. I'm a little scared, but okay. Okay, let me go ahead and get into it. So, me and my friend, we went to this water park. First of all, because at first she sent it to me in the morning when we had got to work or whatever. And cause she was like, "Oh, we should like hold on. Like it looked fun because I seen it. I'm like, oh, it do look fun. Like it's a water park. It was a water park for adults only, but it was like at a certain time adults come or whatever. It was a water park, but it was a certain time that adults come, and yeah. So I'm like, it do look fun. Me, it looked fun. I want to go. Like at first we was like, it looked fun, we want to go, but we wasn't on some we gonna go. Me personally, I haven't been out like really at all, to be honest. I never really go out like that. Like I'd be so hesitant all the time about going and stuff. I don't know, like people make me nervous being outside around individuals and it makes me nervous. I'm not really a people person, and to be honest, I can finally admit, even though I'd be like, oh, I be inside, but I want to be out. I want to enjoy. I'm gonna start going outside, and I want to be outside and do this. I'm not sure if I'm a inside outside person because I haven't really went outside and experienced. But truth is, I'm an inside person. I don't really like being outside like that, but at the same time, I haven't experienced and went outside for real. So, I went a couple of places here and there, but I don't be outside. I'm really an inside person, and I finally accepted that's who I am. Like I like being inside. Not saying that like, oh, I I can't be outside. I like being inside. Anywho, so we get down to it. We gonna go. So we purchased our ticket maybe like some hours later on our break or whatever, and because it was gonna be the next day. Yeah, the water park, the adult water park, it's gonna be the next day, and like it was just crazy. It was a lot going on. My car that next day, my car. I mean, I already got. I need stuff. I need to. I need stuff for my car, but like it was just an extra thing. Like it had a word, like it had brake on there, and it never say brake on there. So I'm like, what's the issue now? Like no, we not gonna do that. Not on the date of the water park, you know. So I'm like, I'm hoping it go away. It went away. Boom. So it get down to it. I leave early from work. You know, she leave early from work and stuff like that. She asked me to do her eyelashes. I end up doing her eyelashes. Oh, on top of that, I'm like, dang, my feet was like, it had the polish and stuff on there, but it was toe up. Like some of them didn't have that much polish on it. It was looking dusty. And so I'm like, I will not have no time to go to get my feet done. Cause I'm not worried about my nails. I don't really, but my feet gotta at least look decent, look good. Like that. Anywho, so yeah. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get some polish. I end up getting polish. I end up polishing my toenails. She came over, I ended up doing her eyelashes. And then yeah, it just was a hassle a little bit. And then like when we left in separate cars because I had work the next day. All right, so let me start on this next thing. What am I gonna do? I don't know. I like that I did that a little bit. It just I feel the it's not sticky. It's like you can just feel that it's on there. But would it have made a difference? Would it look different if I didn't put the little lip gloss on there? I don't know, but it looks nice so far. Anywho, all right, so I'm gonna put. Ooh, I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so next thing, so like, all right, so I'm leaving. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take the tollway to get there. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe like a good 5 to 7 minutes later, she called and she was like, some was going on with her car. Like it was just out of like because we was already talking about our cars earlier that day on what was wrong with our cars a little bit, but hers just started acting up for real. Like mine's, it was acting up, but it was very much drivable. Hers, it was acting up, and then later on, it was like, hold up, I don't want to take no chance because the water park was in Katy, and yeah, that's like a good 40, probably like 40, 45 minutes or whatever, and yeah, so I end up turning around and I went to go get her or whatever. Well, met back at my place or whatever. And I'm like, it's cool, which it was cool. Everything was cool. And then once we get to the water park, because we had to turn up a little bit because it's just like one problem after another. The music was on. Me personally, I would love to turn up. I couldn't really turn up the way I wanted to turn up because I'm focused on the driving because I was double focused because I knew that my car wasn't in like I know I gotta get things done to my car. That's what I was trying to say. So it's like I'm really focused. Like I gotta get tires changed and stuff like that. So I want to be very, very careful. I can't really like turn up the way I want to turn up. I just gotta focus on driving. But we did, we had the music in. She turned up. I'm like, okay, get it, get it. And so we get to the water park, and like it is packed. Like it was, the tickets was already sold out, so it was packed. And we get there and it's a fat ass line. Like the line is long, but the line was moving. No lie, it was moving. We get in there. I wanted to put my bag um in the locker because like I don't want to leave my bag out with my important stuff like my wallet and stuff like that. But that was a big ass line. And then like my thing is, it was just a whole bunch of lines and stuff like that, because like it was a bunch of lines, which it didn't really trip me out that much. But the main problem was we mainly just had 2 hours because it was from 7 to 10. So we had 2 hours to just make the best out of it. And like these long ass lines wasn't making the best out of it, because it was just because of the fucking lines, to be honest. So my thing is, I had like a case. You know how the little thing that you put your phone in so your phone won't get wet. I don't know the name of it, but that I already had bought that and everything. That was another thing. I had to, once I got off of work early, I had to go get one of those. But the problem was, I don't know if I broke it, but it just was not working out. I couldn't get it together. So I'm like, I'm gonna just leave my phone in the bag, this and that, this and that. And then on top of that, we didn't get the chance to get like a locker thing. So I'm like, we went to like one of the tables, and like I had a towel, so I just put the towel over my bag and her bag or whatever. And we went into the pool. I guess that's where the waves was supposed to be. I'm not sure if that one was like my head hurt from this thing. I'm gonna take this thing off real soon. I don't know if that water park had waves, but if they did, they should have put on the wave pool thing. But from the looks of it, I didn't see no waves, but they must have just turned it off, which I'm like, why y'all don't have the wave pools on or whatever? Like it just was a bunch of adults walking around. But yeah, like when we first got in, it was a group of guys. One of the guys was like, you look, we walking or whatever. We trying to, we scoping the place, trying to like see where to go. And one of the guys was like, you look good. And then I was like, cause it still was like a walk. They was walking this way, we was walking that way. And I'm like, thank you. And I kept walking, like, oh my God. Anywho, so fast forward, putting the bag on the table, going into the water. It wasn't really much. It was just a bunch of adults in the pool talking and shit. That's another thing. The music. We didn't have music. Okay, let me get into this eyeshadow and I'll be back. They supporting white supremacy. And my co-workers with a MAGA hats religiously. See the undertone is they supporting white supremacy. Living my life, trying to just real, keeping it up on what I feel. Seeing people like me just die so light. Off in the time and the go, we just keep rolling and fold. Off in the time and the go, we just keep rolling and fold. And in my precinct ain't nobody decent, and I ain't seen nobody black get high like me recently. Okay, so we didn't have music. Like I felt like if we had music there, it would have been so live. Like it was cool, just no kids around, just a bunch of adults, and it was cool. It was cool, but it would have been live if we had music. Like, man. Anyway, so okay, so okay. Anyway, so we like, let's just go get some food, cause like we had a wristband, then we had another wristband for like free food. So it's either you get the burger and fries or the chicken strips and fries. Um that okay. Anyway, so we get to the line. The line is long as fuck. It's long, it's long as the fuck. And when I say we in line, and it's like it took us 30 fucking minutes. We was in that line for 30 minutes, literally. So the line going up. The dude that can't, cause I didn't even remember what he looked like, to be honest. He complimented me, and I said thank you, and kept walking. I ain't really. I seen him. He looked good, but I didn't really, like, I don't remember your face like that. For real. I don't know. Like, it was a lot of fine. Look, it was a lot of fine people there. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, so the line moving up, him and his homeboy came to us. He was like, since I don't want to pass you up or whatever again, put your IG and, IG this or whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. I put my IG in his phone. And then he was like, can we get in line with y'all? Can we? And I said, I don't even know you. Like, I said, I don't even know you. He was like, you know me now. My name is, I don't remember his name. My name is, what, you just call him, Frosty Flakes. My name is Frosty Flakes. Like I gave him his phone back because he was talking to his homeboy or whatever. And then he came back maybe some seconds later. He was like, can we cut in with y'all? No, he was like, you don't mind if we cut in with y'all? I said, I mind. I do mind. Like, you're not about to, no, just no. Okay, so this one right here, it's for the lash glue and its eyeliner, but this is not what I usually, put on there to put my eyelashes on. It had dried out because I left the top off, and that kind of pissed me off a little bit, because I'm like, dang, I don't, that's the only one I like. That's the only one that I feel like really worked for me. But I had to really just compromise. Let me see.
Living the world and it always begun. Black in a cap with a badge and a gun. Living the world and it always begun. Black in a cap with a badge with a gun. Living my life, trying to be righteous. Living my life, trying to just fight. Just living my life, trying to be righteous. Living my life, trying to just fight. Just hit my co-workers with a MAGA hats relentlessly. See the undertone is they supporting white supremacy. And my co-workers with a MAGA hats relentlessly.
Okay, so, all right, let me get back into the story. So, yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I do mine. So they walked off. Cool, we in line. We try not to look at the time. I'm telling her don't look at the time, because she kind of like over it in a way, because it's like time is passing by. Like, we stayed like 30 minutes in the line. So by the time we got out the line, because we got in the line around 8:30. And we ended up leaving the line around 9, to be honest. So once we left there, we went to the table. Yeah, we went to the table, and we eating our fries and our chicken strips and stuff like that. And that was good as fuck. I'm not gonna cap. That shit was so good. It was fresh. It better be fresh, because, baby, we waited in line for that. So when we left the line was still, like, people were still, like, it was long. So I don't know how, even at the end, like, even when we left, like, when we left, it was still a long ass line. I don't know how all them people got their food, or if they even got their food. That's all I can say. But yeah, after we was done with that, because we was wondering if we should get on the slide, but that was long too. That line was long too. So I'm like, okay, we just gonna do the wave pool. Well, the pool, not even the wave. We just gonna do the pool. So we went into the pool after like our food and stuff. We went into oh yeah, it was this other girl that popped up. She had asked us, how long y'all been online? I said 30 minutes. Yeah. And then there was, you know, her and her homegirls was kind of like one of her homegirls like, I'm not going in that line because it's gonna like it's gonna take up our time. Which it took up our time, but it's like no matter where we go, it's gonna take up the time. Like, it's just gonna take up the time completely. If you try to get on the slide, you're gonna be waiting there for a good little minute. So it's like that's gonna take up time. Or the food, like I wanted some free food for sure. Like we was hungry as fuck. So anyway, so after eating, we went to the pool for a little minute. It was just people talking and stuff like that. And we had our little floaties and shit like that. And yeah, that was really that. Like we didn't do much. It was just very time consuming. Like I felt like it should have been longer, like for the adult thing, because from 7 to 10 and then it's gonna be long ass lines. Like time go fast real quick. Yeah. It go real fast. Anyway, so we in there, we get out, because I had asked her what time it was, and she was like, I think she said 9. Oh, it was 9:30, but she was like, it's almost 9:40. And I'm like, okay, we should go ahead and start getting ready to leave, because like trying to leave is gonna be very hard, because when I say it was a lot of people, it was gonna be hard to get out and everything. So we kind of like we had to dip before it got to that point. But yeah, like it was okay. Like I'm glad that we got out the house. I was glad personally that I literally took myself out the house. Like I low-key proud of myself. Cause like it's been a minute since I've been out. Like let me get this eyelash on, because I'm not about to keep talking with no one eyelash on. And I just be ordering the same eyelashes off of Amazon. It's called this. For CP something. You know what? I don't know how to pronounce it. But
white supremacy. And my co-workers wear the MAGA hats religiously. See the undertoners, they supporting white supremacy. Living my life, trying to just real, keeping it up on what I feel. Seeing people like me just die so light. Off in the time and the go, we just keep rolling and fold. Off in the time and the go, we just keep rolling and fold. And in my precinct ain't nobody decent, and I ain't seen nobody black get high like me recently. And that's the problem.
okay, it's gonna have to do. It's gonna have to do. Y'all like it? Is it okay? And it's crazy. I would usually put like little stars and hearts at the top, but I'm not even gonna do that. We just gonna keep it real simple. But yeah, so yeah, it was a lot of fine guys there. It was a lot of beautiful ladies there. Thicker than thick, okay? And what else? Yeah, we was trying to stay focused, because it's like, dang, it's a lot of fine people here. Like man. But you know, the main purpose was just to get out, have fun. No getting into guys and this and that and blase. And yeah, like it was it was just good to get out the house, to be honest. And I was kind of glad that it was just an adult thing, even though it just wasn't like lit. So that was that. I'm gonna try to like get out the house a little bit more, especially especially with my friends. And then on top of that, I want to go ahead and start getting out by myself and taking myself on these little dates with dates with myself. And yeah, because when I did try to take myself out, when I was going to take myself out and told myself that I was going to take myself out that next weekend or this weekend or all of that extra stuff, it didn't happen because it was always something popping up. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and peace. Those black bodies transition to minor strange fruit.